Termez is known in the history as a place of Sayyid's Prophet's generation, scientists, and many great people who inhabited and made great contribution to the world's science and culture. Glaring and early examples of city building, construction and architecture monuments were also created in this place. Today, we comprehend that this land was cradle of science and had high culture, about which gives information tens of historical architecture monuments, belonging not only about the history of our country, but world culture as well. Undoubtedly, Al-Hakimat Termezi Muslim, which native people call Termizota, Diamond of Surhan Oasis, gives such a conclusion. This monument is located in the northern western angle of the old Termez fortress, built on the grave of the great scholar Abu Abdullah Muhammad bin Husayn bin Bashir al-Hakim al-Tirmizi, who was the founder of Hakimiyya trend. This monument was formed from the end of the 11th century. Between 1091–1095, there were built Muslim on the grave of the Sheikh, according to the instruction of the representative of Karakhanids in Mavarannahr, Ahmad ibn Khizr. The style of cover decoration on the Muslim witness about the architecture of that period. There was built Chillakhana in the southern part of the Muslim by the 13th century during Amir Timur period. The big Konakh in the eastern part was built in 15th century during Khalil Sultan's period. The whole tomb from the basis of Muslim, while the surface of cupola decorated with genj. This style of design showed that there were used uncommon and at the same time complex architecture art examples. The decorations written with complex Islami and Giri styled writings on it, lively combined with Kufi writings. The gravestone on the grave of Hakim Termizi was put in 15th century. The main information about the life of scholar can be found in the writings on the marble gravestone. At these writings, the death date of scholar is 869–555 Hijri. If we pay attention, there were used sul-styled bold writings on the gravestone. The given gravestone is considered unique in Central Asia with its building, style and decorations. Unfortunately, Termezota pilgrimage, place which agitated goodwill and education for centuries, remained neglected during the former Soviet period and became ruins. Thanks to independence, national values, rich history, traditions and customs of our people were revived. During the years of independence, this Muslim was reconstructed and became great pilgrimage place of our people. There were done great wide-range improving works, planting with trees and gardens in this place. The inner and outer wave of Muslim, built on the grave of great scholar in Eastern architecture style, got a beautiful wave. All of them are good examples to show the respect and honor of happy generation to the memory of great scholar, who was the master of world and religious sciences. Actually, these ancient monuments, mosques and madrasas, which tell us great past of the people witness of long history. For example, Sultan Saadat complex, which was built around the graves of Termez Saidis, is a pattern of specific architectural dissimilarity of construction and decorations, material style of putting bricks in pairs in the form of tree leaves. Used green leaves show the specific and fashionability building style. The Muslim with cupola were connected with each other decors, use upper and low signs of portal. Especially using blue stones and decorating gives spatial beauty and attraction to the building. This monument was reconstructed on the occasion of 2500th anniversary of Termez. Respect and honor of happy generation to the memory of great ancestors who were considered masters of religious and world science can be observed in a wide range of works carried on reconstructing and re-establishing Payastepa monument, one of the first Buddhism monasteries in the Central Asia. Payastepa was located around Old Termez, which was called Termita. In the ancient times was the main place in the separate of Buddhism in Asia. In the result of investigations, they were discovered many samples of Bactrian and Indian scripts, more than 50 coins, rare wall pictures. New researches conducted during the years of independence play important role establishing architectural construction and stamps of building, Ministry of Sport and Cultural Affairs of the Republic of Uzbekistan, Madani Miras, Department of Preserving and Using Monuments, UNESCO of Uzbekistan Japanese Trust Fund, and Surkhandarya region, Hokimiyat carried reconstruction works and cooperation, and they were built small museum. Today, this monument became one of the important sightseeing places in Termez. Termez Archaeological Museum, which is unique in Central Asia in a mirror of Surkhan Oz's history. Observing the exhibition hall of the museum, you will see patterns of ancient depictions found in Zarautsai invention on bronze tools, the first irrigated farming, ceramic civilization, handicrafting examples and others. Besides, you will get interesting information about the etymology of the name Termez, the city on Oxus River connection of the city name, with Macedonian Alexander patterns on handicrafting such as carving, glassmaking, stonework about Chinggis Khan occupation. Shortly all information concerning the history of Surkhan Oz's from hundreds millennium of storage to 21st century. It's necessary to know that the fund of museum being richer because of new foundations. Here we should know that because of independence the national values of the country is being re-established, and now we have opportunity to study the history of our country, to evaluate it and to agitate rich cultural heritage of our ancestors. This plays an important role in expression of national ideology, beliefs of our people, and upbringing of young generation in the spirit of patriotism and love to their motherland.